$219.99 Walmart rug and cowboy-themed living room. Sister wives Kody and Robyn's taste is, quirky. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Up Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown live lavishly, and it seems like they have a penchant for Western-themed design, as the living room of their former home in Flagstaff has a Western feel. Kody wears a David Yurman ring with a wild stallion motif, so maybe he's always been a fan of country style and decor. Robyn has a ring that's just like his. While the couple's taste is considered jaw-droppingly bad by many Redditors, Kody and Robyn did, at least, create a cohesive theme. They must have enjoyed spending time in that living room. On Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robyn have had their fair share of Wild West showdowns. They've tangled with Kody's exes and Robyn's ex-sister wives over the fate of Coyote Pass. Kody sold that land for $1.5 million, sharing some of the proceeds with Janelle and Mary Brown. The sometimes ornery Kody still has issues with Christine Brown, who rode off into the sunset, destined to find her true love, David Woolley. While Kody clearly adores Robyn, he's surprisingly uncomfortable with the fact that 3 women left him, and that's why he often wears the black hat. Everyone has their own taste. Some people like minimalism. They want sleek, stripped-down rooms with no clutter, and prefer modern furnishings and home accessories. Kody and Robyn are definitely not in that category. In fact, they are dyed-in-the-wool maximalists, adding a lot of stuff to every room. In the photo above, via mind_nugget_goat at Reddit, there's a Walmart area rug with a Lone Star motif, evoking a touch of rugged and independent Texas spirit. The rug can belong to fans too, if they're willing to shell out $219.99. It calls to mind cowboy hats, line dancing, and irresistible Tex-Mex cuisine. This rug anchors the room decor, giving it that touch of whimsy that's so integral to pulling a themed room together. Since the leather or Naugahyde sofas are so substantial, the pattern on the rug, which features some paler tones, helps to break up some of that visual heaviness. However, that doesn't mean that this dubious, but not truly heinous example of interior design is going to be featured in Architectural Digest anytime soon. Sadly, it's a room that people make fun of. Maybe the theme is too lower mid-range hotel or something like that. It's possible that some people just don't respond to country style. For whatever reason, fans aren't thrilled with their former living room in Flagstaff, Arizona, and with the way that duo decorated the other rooms. Here is a quick sampling of the shade they get on the Reddit thread that was previously mentioned. It looks like a house from the video game The Sims. If you've never played it, Google it. It's very easy to get carried away decorating every little nook and cranny. You actually get like points for your decor, and the tackier the better it seems. They also have so many weird themes and furniture items. So really the whole place kind of looks like AI. Maybe Kody watched Pale Rider. That classic Western featured Clint Eastwood as preacher, a man of few words. Then again, Kody may prefer newer but similarly rustic entertainment offerings, such as the Netflix hit Yellowstone. Robyn might love country music, including Carrie Underwood's iconic Jesus Take the Wheel. See the Reddit post featuring pictures of their home above. Their inner lives remain a mystery, except for what they choose to show us on screen, and that's a lot. While they have shared and perhaps overshared, over and over again, there's still a bit of mystique about how Robyn's core family lives. What's so fun about seeing how their home is decorated is the fact that it provides more clues about who they really are. What people choose for themselves is often an expression of their personalities. There are so many surprises in Kody and Robyn's home. In fact, the living room shown above is actually one of the more streamlined spaces. Other areas are packed to the rafters with items that may have symbolic and sentimental value. For example, Kody has a Star Wars doll collection, with some Transformers in the mix. It's endearing that the patriarch loves to display and play with his Millennium Falcon model and robots in disguise, i.e. Transformers. Robyn has $70K worth of American Girl dolls stashed in her home, all of them bedecked in some dazzling fashion. Some of the doll dresses are custom designs. Even the dress zippers are fabulously bedazzled. It's all so much fun, and the only real issue is that fans seem to think the two live better than the other brown women. This fuels so much of the shade. Janelle left the marriage with hardly any money, a sad outcome for a woman who'd worked so hard for the family for so long. Christine and Mary don't seem to be hard up, but maybe they have their resentments about how the family money was spent. That would be quite natural and understandable. In his spiritual unions with his now exes, Kody seemingly withheld most of what really matters: love, physical intimacy, time, money. The women got lonelier and angrier every single year. By breaking away from a man who didn't really care about them the way he was supposed to, they opened up portals to new lives. They were able to find happiness instead of waiting for a man to give them happiness. Anything for Robyn. She said she loves to spend to boost her quality of life. Sometimes, it seems like he would rather save money. So, it's possible that their home features Robyn's pics, except for Kody's collectibles. Maybe Robyn chose the Flintstones sink surrounded by Sedona's most mystical amethysts, or the royal bedchamber with its rich purple palette. Robyn and Kody have problems, but they keep on trucking. What else can people do? They're grieving as Garrison Brown is gone. Nothing can change it. It's the saddest event, something that a parent will never fully recover from. So, if they choose decor that makes them happy, that matters more than what Redditors say. Kody's usually perceived as someone who doesn't have a lot of respect for the women who left him. However, recently, he made it easier for them to afford life's little pleasures. For example, he redivided the Coyote Pass land, granting Kody a larger share. That meant that Janelle and Mary each received $305,000. For those women, that might be a life-changing amount of money. Sister wives Kody Brown may have done it to be gentlemanly, but perhaps he was afraid of being sued by Mary and Janelle, who didn't trust him not to rip them off. His reasoning ultimately doesn't matter. It's his actions that speak for him, so what he did was a good thing. He has a nice home with Robyn, a new showplace in Flagstaff, valued at $2.1 million. Since he has so much, it's good that he paid some of it forward, helping the women who stuck by him for decades. With so much change happening for the Brown family on Sister Wives, the idea of Mary Brown and Janelle Brown changing their names after their divorces from Kody Brown isn't completely out of left field. Mary and Janelle have moved on from their lives with Kody, with both leading separate lives miles away from Kody and his remaining wife, Robyn Brown. Both have seemingly adjusted to post-polygamy life, as has Kody's third wife, Christine Brown Woolley, who left him in 2021 and got remarried to David Woolley in 2023. It's normal for a person to revert back to their maiden name after a marriage ends. In the case of Sister Wives, it's slightly more complicated, since there is so much history and so many children involved. It's also complicated because of the legal marriage aspect. Kody married Mary legally in 1990, but they divorced in 2014 so Kody could legally marry Robyn and adopt her 3 children from a previous marriage. Kody and Mary, theoretically, remained spiritually married after their legal divorce. Janelle and Christine were never legally married, yet they both took the Brown surname. Complicated, right? After Christine left Kody, a domino effect of wives leaving ensued. Mary, Christine, and Janelle felt trapped in their marriages to Kody, who seemed to favor Robyn. The idea of leaving didn't occur to them, however, since it's unusual in a polygamous family, and the family had a long history. When they originally went public by being on a reality show, they said the reason they were taking that risk was to show that a true polygamous could be healthy and last forever. Many factors contributed to the demise of Kody's marriages, including the pandemic. Kody probably didn't see all the divorces coming, but once Christine left, Mary and Janelle soon followed. Christine blazed the trail for Mary and Janelle to leave Kody and pursue their own happiness. Mary moved to Parowan, Utah, to run her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Janelle moved to North Carolina and bought a plot of land with her daughter, Madison Brush. The two are in the process of opening Tata Farms. The final tie to Kody was recently resolved, as the family's plot of land they purchased in 2018, Coyote Pass, was finally sold and the profits were distributed fairly to Mary and Janelle. Kody had dragged his heels on doing anything with Coyote Pass, which was causing tension among the former wives, who simply wanted to cut all ties with Kody and move forward. Now that the sale is done and Janelle and Meri have gotten their money, there really aren't any ties between them and Kody. People reported that Meri, whose maiden name is Barber, has no plans to change her last name. On an episode of Sister Wives that aired in 2024, Meri joked about taking on her great-great-grandmother's maiden name, Davenport, but ultimately, she's sticking with Brown for now. She's stated that she'll change her name if she ever remarries. We've talked about it a lot. It's like, okay, I am connected to Kody Brown by having his last name, but at the same time, that's all anybody knows me as. That's all I know myself as for the past 34 years. I definitely wouldn't ever change it back to my maiden name. That would be weird for me. I only had that for 19 years. This one I've had for 34, so it would be weird on that level. As for Janelle, she and Christine appeared on a podcast called Rogue Energy in early 2025, and the subject of changing their last names came up. As Christine explained how hard it is to change your name, Janelle said she plans on staying a Brown because her children are Browns. Janelle also said she has no plans to remarry, so she'll stay a Brown forever. It is a pain in the butt to change your name when you're older, by the way. Oh my gosh. It's a pain in the butt. When you're older it takes so long. There's still some things I'm Christine Brown in. I've got to get it changed over. Meri and Janelle both became famous with the Brown last name. For a long time, the name was a huge part of their identities. It united them within the family unit, and it gave a name to all the children. For what it's worth, Christine still uses Brown in her name on Instagram, identifying herself as Christine Brown Woolley. It's unclear if this is her legal name or just the name she uses on social media, but clearly, Christine's been advised to keep Brown. It helps identify her, and it's also a way to connect her to her kids. Christine, Meri, Janelle, and even Kody and Robyn are most commonly known as having the Brown last name. Even though Christine has changed her name, she's still most commonly known as Christine Brown. The same goes for the Brown kids who've gotten married. They might have new names legally, but they'll always be Browns in many people's eyes. The issue with changing Meri and Janelle's last name is that it could hurt them from a branding perspective. If they're looking at their careers beyond the show, they might have projects and opportunities that come up because of their connection to Sister Wives and the Brown family, so it might make more sense to keep Brown in their name somewhere, even if it's in the middle, so that audiences can easily identify them. If they remove the symbolism from the name and recognize that they are Browns in name only, it might be best for them to keep it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with TS.